Folks, welcome back to the PawnStorm channel. In this video, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a different direction with the game I'm going to be showing you. Normally, I show you low-rated games and, high-rated games, AI games that I've found online, but I'm actually going to be showing you one of my games I played here recently. And this is a game I played like on the 16th or 15th of April. So this is a game that I played on my journey of getting to 1,000 rating in Rapid on chess.com. So I'm excited to show you guys. And I have since passed this rating and got beaten my goal, or got to my goal of 1,000, which is really great. But I can show you some more games on this journey. But I'm excited to show you this game. And so starting out here, I'm rated 986. And my opponent here is Mr. Boomer Sailor, rated 981, which that name is pretty funny to me, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to flip this board because I'm playing with the black pieces, and we will get going. So we have d4, and I play knight to f6, which is, I've started playing this. Before that, I would sometimes go for a Dutch, but I like the positions I would get from a Dutch, but I like trying some different things. So c4, g6. And we just have this normal King's Indian, and I go d6, so my idea is either if he plays a center approach, I'll probably go knight to d7. So he goes knight to f3, and I castle, and now he goes e4, and now I go knight bd7. Bishop d3, e5, so this is... I don't know if this is exactly what you should play with the King's Indian, but I always play this. I always like the positions I get when I play this center pawn break here, this pawn push, and we have d5, so he locks down the position. So I go a6 just to prevent any piece from going over there, and the idea is also in the future to maybe play b5 after I have enough protection over there. So he goes bishop to g5, which is fine. It doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of a waiting move, I guess. I can always like attack him or something, but instead I go c6. And he goes b4. I take, he takes, I go a5, so I'm just trying to undermine. He takes with the bishop, and I take back, so basically it's like the bishop and knight are gone, but I have the same exact position I had before. Now we have b5, and I go bishop to d7 and a4. So he's wanting to hang on to that pawn, which is normal. Rook to c8. And he goes rook to c1, which I don't know if that's the best one. I don't know if that's the best move, but I go bishop to h6, attacking the defender. And he goes rook to c2. I was almost thinking he wouldn't even see this because, at this level, people are, like, okay, but, you'd be surprised. I play some games, and this dude's, like, 1,000, 1,000. I played a guy, here recently who was 1,000, and I won up, like... I was up like 4 pieces, or four points, or in blitz. I think I just won a game here recently in the last couple of days. This guy was like, the guy I played, he's probably like 30-40 points higher rated than me, and I won, and I was 12 points up in material. It's just crazy sometimes. The guy's good, but just one little slip up and you could just lose it. So I'm not trying to what's the word? I'm trying to, just treat them like they're underrated. Just trying to always underrate people, because then I will never be surprised, right? If they're good or bad. If they are good, then I am not surprised. If they are bad, if they're worse than I thought, then I am surprised, but I do better. Anyway. I go knight to e8, and the point is, I just want to go, f5 maybe. He castles, I go f5. He takes, I take back with the bishop. He takes back, and I take with the rook. I thought this was a good move. I analyzed this after. The computer didn't like it, but I kind of liked it actually because I can't explain why, but it looks okay to me. I don't know. I know it's better to take with the pawn, but I don't know. For some reason, I like this better. Knight to e4. Rook takes c2. And now queen c7, queen d2. And yeah. I said it happens but yeah, he blundered his queen, which, to me actually was kind of sad because leading up to it, he was playing very well, very well. But here, yeah, he lost it. And now at this point, after this happened, I was totally cooking. I was like, yep, gonna trade every piece, get all the pieces off the board, and it's gonna be easy. So he goes knight to g3, which is of course good. You don't want to trade when you're down so much. I have a queen for a knight. I go rook g5, knight de4. Of course I trade because I'm up. Rook f5, h4, king g7. I sack the rook for the knight, which the engine actually liked, and I go queen e7. And the point is I'm just gonna win. I'm gonna win that pawn. But he goes rook c6. I go queen d8. Point is I'm just defending both of those pawns while I am also attacking the pawn on g6, g3, h6, takes, and rook c4, g5. So I'm just trying to push my pawns. I'm also at some point I'm considering queen e7 maybe. Also looking for tactics, obviously, to win the rook, different pawns, and just wanting to make another queen up, maybe. f3, and now queen at f6. He goes king g2, queen f7, rook c1, king g6, and yeah, so some of you might be thinking, yeah, you could just take the pawn there when he goes rook c1. You could take the pawn on d5, but I was kind of a little bit hesitant to do that because my king would be out in the open a little bit with this rook check. So I decided to just move the rook first so he has no more checks. So he goes g4. I take now because I can. And rook c8, queen d2, king h3, queen f4. And now I'm threatening stuff. So rook to h7, he goes rook to d8, queen f6. I don't really have to protect these pawns now that I'm looking at it. I mean, I could have just taken the pawn there. I could have taken here, and it's done soon. He takes, but then I can like push, and it's pretty hard to defend, honestly. Even this, no, it wouldn't work here. But I mean, yeah, I would have won fast. Anyway, rook to d8, queen f6, rook d7, check, king g6. Now rook to b7, queen takes, and that's a fork. I pick up the rook, and he resigns. And this brought me up to 992. So I might actually even leave this here. So if I ever show you, if I show you another game, I'll definitely show you that. But I was very proud of this game. I think I got like when I looked at it, I think I got like 89 or no, like 88 or 87% accuracy. So very well for me, at least. That was very nice. And I think it thought I was like 13 or 1400. So that was pretty nice because I'm like 500 points lower than that. But, yeah, I just wanted to show you this quick, and yeah, I hope this is just encouragement for you guys that no matter, I mean, I was stuck at 850, 860 for I can't tell you how many months. I mean, just like months as in more than a year, actually, I should say. So I was at mid 80s, 800s for more than a year. And I could not, it took me so long to get out. But I finally did. I am so glad I did. Made it to 900, made it to 900, 40, 60, 80, and now I'm at 1,000, which just feels crazy saying that. I have wanted to be there for so long, and now I'm here. So next goal, 13, 15, 18, 2,000, 13, 1,800, 2,000. You can only go up from here, I guess. I shouldn't say that because you definitely can't. You can definitely go lower than that. So, yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time, though. And just... Also, I want to... Sometimes I get on this streak where I'm like, oh, I'm unbeatable or whatever. I beat this guy. I beat 2 people. I beat 3 people in a row. I play another game. I lose like 4 games in a row. I have those days all the time. If you guys have that, leave them down in the comments. Let me know if you guys have struggled with that too. I struggle with that all the time, especially with Rapid. It hurts so much when you lose. You just want to play again and you lose, and it just, or if you win and you're like, oh man, that happened to me just today. I was like 6 points away from getting 1,000 today. I got that later, but before that, before I got to 1,000, I was like 6 or 8 points away, and I thought I was gonna beat this guy. He was 1,017 when I played him. I played this guy, and I lost, and I went down to 986. And then I played another game. I lost that one too. That hurts so bad because I went down to 970, and 978, and it just hurt so bad. But I had to play 3 more games, but I won every one of them. I just had to keep my cool, and I did. And now I get to say that I finally got to 1,000, which it just feels great to say that. So yeah, again, hope this is just an encouragement to everyone watching. No matter where you guys are at, no matter if you think it's gonna take forever for you to get to, no matter where you're at, 500, 600, 1,000, 1,300. I don't know where you guys are at, but whatever that next peak is for you, whether it be 1,000 like me or 2,000, I don't know where you guys are at, but I hope this is an encouragement that all you need is some resolve to do it, and you never know what can happen. So hope you all enjoyed, and I didn't want to make it too long. I think we're here at like 11 and a half minutes or so. So it'll be probably closer to 12, but yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. I will continue to upload for the Games to Be Remembered playlist, where I'm documenting some games that are meant to be remembered, low elo games, that is, to help us with our own games and self-confidence, things like that. So hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video.